Epic 10 List.
Here are the 10 craziest coincidences in history.
Number 10, Comet's Call. Samuel Langhorne Clemens, better known as Mark Twain, was born on the 30th of November in 1835, and it was the day when Halley's Comet was seen. He died on April 21st, 1910, and the comet was also sighted that day as well.
Number 9, Double Hero. Blessed is the mother of a baby who was saved twice by a man. The first accident was in 1930 when the baby fell out of a window, but was saved by Joseph Figlock. The same man saved the same baby a year later when the baby fell out of the same window. Figlock managed to break the baby's fall yet again.
Number 8, double homicide a century apart. Two women, Barbara Forrest and Mary Ashford, were murdered in similar circumstances 157 years apart in Erdington near Birmingham, England. Both were 20 years of age when they died. They shared the same birthday, they were raped first and then strangled, they were murdered on the same day, May 27th, once in 1817 and the other in 1974. Both were visiting their friends when they met their killers who raped them before killing them. Both men were called Thornton, and both were acquitted of their crimes.
Number 7, Curse on the Omen Crew. This 1976 film was surrounded by strange and horrible coincidences. The crew of the film originally hired a private jet, but later canceled it. This jet, on its way back, crashed onto a road involving 2 other cars. The pilot did not survive the accident and was not aware that the cars he crashed into were carrying his wife and children in them.
Number 6, double typhoon resistance. On 2 occasions, once in 1274 and again in 1281, the Mongols under Kublai Khan went out for the conquest of Japan, and both times the fleets were driven back by severe typhoons.
Number 5, musical neighbors. George Frederick Handel and Jimi Hendrix were musical neighbors, 200 years apart. Handel lived at 23 Brook Street in London, while Jimi Hendrix lived at 25 Brook Street.
Number 4, double taxi knock. In July 1975, Erskine Eben was involved in an accident on his motorbike. He was killed by a taxi in Hamilton, Bermuda. It was the same taxi, with the same driver carrying the same passengers that killed Erskine's brother, Neville, in July 1974. Both brothers were 17 years of age when they died, and they were riding the same moped on the same street.
Number 3, freak accidents for twins in Finland. A 72-year-old man was struck by a truck and killed in 2002 in Finland, north of Helsinki, while trying to cross the highway on his bicycle. A couple of hours later, his twin brother was also struck by a diesel truck on the same highway and was killed.
Number 2, while designing Doe X, a game that was released in the year 2000, a skybox artist left out the World Trade Center Twin Towers from the New York City skyline in the game, explaining this discrepancy as the towers being eliminated on account of a terrorist attack. Does it get any more ominous than this?
Number 1, Abraham Lincoln and John Kennedy. There are several coincidences in this famous assassination double case between these presidents of the United States of America. Both men were over 6 feet tall. They both majored in law. They suffered from a genetic disease. They both served in the military, and both died on a Friday. Both men were shot in their heads. Both were seated next to their wives when they were shot. While President Lincoln sat in box number 7 at Ford's Theater, President Kennedy was riding in car number 7 at the time of his assassination.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Epic 10 List. Are there any other crazy, totally insane coincidences from history that we missed? Be sure to let us know in the comments below.
That's right, give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Epic 10 List.
We'll see you guys next time.